Thank you. The mass transit system in New York City is a very important and integral part of the city's and the state's economy. The city's economy cannot bounce back unless it has a timely and efficiently run transit system. And there's just no way around cutting that corner. We got to make sure that we continue to have full-time bus drivers. The most numerous position within the transit system is the full-time bus driver. I have someone in my family who's a full-time bus driver. He's a father of 2 kids. And he does a good job, but he should get fair wages. And having a part-time bus driver is just an end around to ensure that the system, which we rely on to keep the economy moving forward, it is the transmission of the economy in New York City, the transit system. So we cannot throw a monkey wrench in front of the transmission of this economy. We got to support full-time bus drivers. Cleaners, people that clean our stations. You know, we had a rally in my district, in the 31st Senatorial District, because we have a rat infestation problem in the subway. Senator Perkins, who's been working on that issue for a long time, understands the gravity of this problem, of the rat problem. And these folks clean our stations. And we have rats the size of cats in these subway stations. These are subway stations that are used by many of our constituents. And we must continue to pay fair wages for people that clean our stations. These are very difficult jobs. To be in a subway station cleaning is not an easy job. It's a tough job. And you know, we gotta pay them fair wages. You know, we've given breaks to the rich, we've cut taxes for rich people. You know, we're trying to find fairness in taxation. We should not get rid of full-time bus drivers, and we should pay fair wages to people that come into the process, into the transit system, to clean the stations, and then perhaps move forward in other areas, fair wages. We also got to look at the MTA's interest in having these workers pay more for their benefits. You know, we're in the middle of an economic crisis. The president potentially will speak tonight about jobs, about job creation. You know, that's the single most, you know, quote of the day is jobs creation, job creation. We got to create jobs. How is this going to transfer into a job? And yet here we are proposing to cut jobs for men and women that work in our transit system. It's unfair. This is a union that traditionally has worked very hard, not only for fair wages, for benefits, and for better working conditions, but it also has worked hard to have affordable transportation for our constituents. This is not a zero-sum game where a victory for one is an automatic loss for the other. These folks want fair wages, and they also want affordable and reliable public transportation for our constituents. So I stand fully behind this union. We will continue to do that. We ask on the governor to step in and show good faith. We ask MTA to start leaking information, damaging information to the media that will compromise a fair negotiation, a transparent negotiation among both parties. So we're here to support TWU. Thank you.